Hello guys, now this lesson took me a long time to prepare. Today we're going to talk about prepositions followed by gerund. Gerund is the verb in its ing form, remember? The lesson will be divided into 4 parts. The first part is prepositions on their own plus gerund. Second part, adjectives plus preposition plus gerund. The third part, noun plus preposition plus gerund. And the fourth and last part will be verbs plus prepositions plus gerund. So example for group 1. How about going for a drink? Group 2. I'm sorry for being late. Group 3. He showed no interest in joining us. Group 4. I feel like dancing. What do you feel like doing? Okay, so group 1, preposition plus gerund. After having a shower, I waited for Stephen. I felt I needed a change after doing the same job for 25 years. After watching the movie, I wanted to read the book. What did you do after leaving school? I was tired after sitting on the train for 24 hours. Against. I'm against making any complaints. Before. The tablet must not be taken before getting up in the morning. Before going out, I phoned Jack. I like to have a hot drink before going to bed. Consult your lawyer before deciding to buy the property. Buy. I managed to pass my exam by working very hard. You can improve your English by staying tuned to the BBC or by reading more. He got himself into trouble by borrowing too much money. The burglars got into the house by breaking the window and climbing in. She made herself ill by not eating properly. How about meeting for lunch? How about going for a walk? How about cancelling the meeting? In spite of, despite. In spite of studying a lot, he didn't pass the exam. I went to work in spite of feeling ill. We lost the game despite playing well. Despite applying for hundreds of jobs, he's still out of work. In spite of being rich, he spends very little. In spite of starting last, he got there first. In spite of doing no work, he passed his exams. In spite of being widely advertised, the product didn't sell well. Instead of. He stayed at home instead of going to school. Why don't you do something instead of just sitting there? Why don't you react instead of sitting there doing nothing? We ate out instead of eating at home. I went straight instead of turning left. While Jim hurt his knee while playing football. Without. He told the joke without laughing. I need to work without being disturbed. I need to work without people disturbing me. She crossed the street without looking. Sorry, I reacted without thinking. He left the hotel without paying the bill. The decision was made without consulting me. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. I ran 10 Ks without stopping. 10 Ks, 10 kilometers. I have enough problems of my own without having to worry about yours, okay? It's your turn now to try to make sentences with these prepositions. Go ahead. Okay, let's tackle the second group. Adjective plus preposition plus gerund. Okay, such as afraid of. They're afraid of losing the match. I started to feel afraid of going out alone at night. He was afraid of making a fool of himself. He was afraid of upsetting his wife. I was afraid of causing a scandal. Angry about. She was angry about having to do the job all by herself. Capable of. My father thinks I'm not capable of earning my own living, and I want to show him I'm perfectly capable of managing on my own. Caused by. Many accidents are caused by people driving too fast, or many accidents are caused by reckless driving. Charged with. He was charged with stealing the documents. He was charged with selling the secret information. Crazy about. The girl is crazy about playing tennis. Excited about. We're excited about making our own film. Famous for. Sandy is famous for singing songs. Diane Fossey was famous for taming gorillas. Fed up with. I'm fed up with being treated as a child. She must be fed up with studying. I'm fed up with people telling me what to do. She got fed up with having to listen to his BS. Fond of. Anna is fond of going to parties. Glad about. She's glad about getting married again. Good at. Bad at. Talented at. John is good at working in the garden. Sarah is very talented at playing the piano. I'm not very good at learning languages. She's good at memorizing names. I'm good at taking pictures. And maybe at painting. I'm not very good at cooking. And I'm not very good at getting up early. Happy about. The children aren't happy about seeing a doctor. Interested in. Are you interested in working for us? I'm trying to sell my car, but nobody's interested in buying it. Jack is interested in starting his own business. I'm not interested in getting married. Keen on. Joe is keen on drawing. I'm not particularly keen on swimming. Proud of. She's very proud of speaking English well. Punished for. He was punished for cheating at the exam. I hope they punished him for being rude to the teacher. He was punished for driving while intoxicated. Sick of. I am sick of sitting around like this. I'm getting sick and tired of listening to the news. Sorry for. I'm sorry for being late. I'm sorry for saying all those bad things about you. Forgive me, please. Oh, I'm sorry for losing the book you lent me. I'll get you another one. Tired of. I'm tired of waiting for you. Now be very, very careful with this one here, because you might mix it up with something else. Like in this example, Bridget Bardot used to be beautiful, meaning she no longer is beautiful. I used to smoke, meaning I don't smoke anymore. Okay, so be careful. I used to smoke. I used to be, it's finished. I used to have, it's finished. But here it's used like an adjective. I am used to plus gerund. Example, if you go to a party and you have one glass of wine and you are completely drunk, well, you say, sorry for being such a nutcase last night. I'm not used to drinking. Okay? I don't like to be told what to do. You could say, I'm not used to being told what to do. If you go and live in England, you will have a problem driving on the left. And then you can say, oh God, I'm not used to driving on the left. If you have a new job and you have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and usually you get up at 7, then you say, oh God, I don't know what I'm going to do because I'm not used to getting up so early. But I'll come back to that. I'll make another lesson on used to be and used to being.